Hey, how's it going, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and man, oh man, was there another huge leak of information regarding the gun running DLC, which will be coming sometime in the next few months to GTA Online. This leak is actually coming from the same guy who leaked the information before about the gun running DLC, and I'll get to that in a second. But for those unaware, Rockstar did mention a few weeks ago on their newswire that there's going to be a gun running / military DLC. And then FunMW2 in the game files with the most recent update found two icons. One was about supplies, and then another was about a bunker. So that's all like the official information we know about this upcoming gun running DLC. But this initially, which actually happened on December 15th, 2016, so last year, at the end of last year, and I did make a video covering this, but just to refresh your memory, this is what he said, and at the time, nobody believed him, but I'd like to stay anonymous. Upcoming update main theme is creating your own paramilitary organizations. Players will now be able to buy their paramilitary base and do a vast variety of missions for Merryweather, illegal actions such as transport of war trophies, human trafficking, and also protection of famous VIPs of the GTA universe like Jock Cranley, Vinewood Stars, etc. Bases will be customizable, and with special upgrades as an addition, they will allow players to afford exclusive Merryweather gear. There's going to be a new rifle, a prototype grenade launcher, a tactical SMG, and not only that, but there will be one upgrade which will include the ability to customize your weapons on a whole new level, from camouflage tints to laser sights to new scopes to for both short and long distance, fast pull magazines, stocks, and much more. Just to make this clear, this won't be available in ammunition. It'll be available as part of your base or as an upgrade in your base. There will also be many vehicles, some of them customizable in your own base: returning attack helicopter, the light tank, camo jeeps, plane, and a jet. Of course, there are new clothes as well. And he says, now this is what's in development. Some features may be cut or changed, but that's what he knew at that time. And like I said, when he posted this, because this was in December, no one really believed him. People just thought this was some sort of wish list. But then Rockstar came out and confirmed there was going to be a gun running DLC. You know, that's somewhat similar to what he posted. And then FunMW2 came out and found, like I said, the supplies and the bunker icons in the game files, which does add up to what he said. So I'd like to believe this guy. Obviously, do take this with a grain of salt, but the fact that this guy, you know, posted this information months before we even knew about it officially, I think that says that this guy does know something behind the scenes. Now, like he said, whether everything is true or not, that's to be determined, but it is interesting to just know what this guy knows. So that was his original post. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because he posted today. He says, hey, I've got some more recent information about this update. Bunkers will be placed around the countryside, which I think is pretty reasonable. That's like pretty logical. The list of new weapon attachments: there's fast pull triggers, or fast pull magazines, faster reload speeds, 3 close range scopes, 3 medium range scopes, 3 long range scopes, a normal one, thermal vision, and night vision, multiple handles and grips for almost all weapon types. Some weapons have unique attachments. For now, you'll be able to give double-barreled shotgun a longer barrel, and then camouflage tints. So a bunch of really cool sounding weapon customization. Some new weapons: there's going to be a programmable AR, a powerful prototype grenade launcher with expensive and limited ammo. It costs $600,000 or $350,000 if you do the mission associated with this weapon. And you'll see that sort of a theme, which is exactly how special vehicles work. There's also going to be a heavy rifle, a light SMG, an assault MG, and a military knife. The vehicles, he says, there's going to be a light prototype tank, which is going to cost $4.5 million or $3.4 million if you do the mission associated with it. Very fast tank with much better armor than the basic tank, and the projectile reload speed is also faster. There's going to be 2 jeeps and the ability to modify old and new military Pegasus vehicles at your bunker. It's stuff like camos for tanks, armor, etc. And there's going to be some clothing and new gear. So I guess like the night vision goggles, there's going to be thermal vision goggles, a stealth suit, and this is really interesting sounding. He says it makes you invisible on the map if you are in your own organization. Only for other organizations, though. Sounds OP, but once they see you, you have to wait 15 minutes to use map invisibility again. You activate it in the menu, and it will automatically make all people in your organization wearing this suit invisible for free. That sounds interesting. Also, there are reworked Kevlar vests, and he says they will take more bullets. I mean, you still lose health, but they'll take more bullets. Weapon holsters, this is really cool. This is something that's actually a lot of people have been talking about and have been wanting for quite some time, but it'll allow you to show your last equipped weapon, and then various other clothing, vests, gloves, helmets, etc. He says there's going to be a new mechanic, crouching, which will allow for more freedom in combat and you aim better while crouching. And then he says there's going to be some rebalanced skills. So max shooting skill has been lowered, so even if you max it out, recoil still will be visible, and that's where the crouching comes in. And then he says he hasn't talked about missions because he doesn't want to spoil those. They are a lot of fun. Hopefully it's enough to make you hyped for the release. If you still want more information, you should read my previous post, which I did just cover. So there's some interesting stuff here to digest. First off, I think the biggest one that stands out is the crouching. This is, I'm sure, what people are going to point to and say that this is fake. And I could totally see why, because crouching, for them to add crouching into a game that's 3-ish years old, I don't know if I see that. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. But the other stuff sounds like it would fit. I mean, the magazine or the weapon attachments, that's something people have been wanting for a while, more weapon customization. The programmable AR, that was a gun even the Scar assault rifle, which I think he mentioned in one of these posts, that's a gun, or those two guns are in the weapon files, like in the weapon picture. The vehicles, the light prototype tank, that just makes sense. The fact that we can modify military Pegasus vehicles in our bunker, that's something that people have been wanting. The clothing, the thermal gear, or the thermal vision sounds really neat. And the stealth suit, that's actually kind of cool. That's something that I've been pushing for. I know it's not like 100% what I wanted, but the fact that you go off radar for other people, that's a big thing. Now, if they see you, like he says, then you have to wait 15 minutes to go back off like the radar, but that's really cool. I really like that. So I'm hoping this stuff is true, man, because this would be an incredible DLC if all of this stuff does come to, to be in the actual game. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. I am too, but I do believe this guy because he did call the gun running DLC months before it actually came out. So that's why I believe this stuff is legit. This isn't just some random person. This guy is some sort of developer at Rockstar or person who knows someone at Rockstar. Either way, though, if all this stuff is true, man, it looks like this gun running DLC is about to be incredible. Maybe he'll leak some information about the missions, but from what we know so far, I'm down for this DLC. This sounds incredible. So let me know in the comments what you think of this, but that is it. Definitely pretty interesting, and hopefully we get some more information on it from Rockstar sooner rather than later. But thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.